Hey YouTube, welcome back once again to Harley Day Rider, your good old friend HDR with the lovely 2018 Road Glide Ultra. Let's go ahead and get out and get on the road here, take a short ride, and I'll be explaining that to you in just a couple minutes. Okay folks, so as I already said, welcome back. If you've been following my Facebook page, and if you don't follow it, please go over and click the old like button on the Facebook page, which is Harley Day Rider. I posted on there yesterday about being like amazingly super sick. I mean, just, you know, and it's been on me for about, oh man, about a week and a half, I guess. About a week and a half I've been feeling pretty down. You know, you got the head cold, you got the sinus pressure, all that stuff going on, and it's just been absolutely horrible. You know, have to miss a day of work. I was fortunate enough to work one day from home, and that's always, you know, that's a plus, to not have to drive into the office and be able to work at home. That's always a bonus anyway, because, you know, even though you feel bad, I mean, you can at least get something done, and I think that was a definite positive note. So you may ask then, why HDR, you're out riding your motorcycle now? I mean, it's like 55 degrees today. I got home from work. I didn't ride to work. I got home from work. I stopped and I got a bottle of Seafoam. And if you've never seen Seafoam before, or you don't know what it is, to winterize your motorcycles, your RVs, campers, I even put it in the lawnmower. I'll put a picture right here. There's a picture of the can of Seafoam. It's about $6, I guess, here in Pennsylvania, and not really expensive. I guess that guy's in a bit of a hurry to get to the red light, but yeah, it's not real super expensive, but I tell you what, it's a peace of mind. And the idea, it's a fuel additive, and the idea is to break up, I guess it breaks up the ethanol, but it also helps to not retain any moisture in your fuel lines, in your fuel injection system, or your carbs, you know, whatever you're running. And but the object is, a lot of guys will pour it in there. They got their bike, you know, sitting in their garage. They top their tank off. They pour some Seafoam in there, which, if you read the can, is supposed to be 1 ounce per gallon. So on this tank, you're looking at a 6-gallon or a 6.5 gallon tank, right? So you're looking at about 6.5 ounces of Seafoam in there. Now, here's the kicker. You can't just pour it in there and leave your bike in the garage, because where is it not going? It's not going into the fuel injectors or the fuel lines. It's just sitting there. So years ago, when I started riding again, I watched the Sean Smoke video, who, you know, he's a bike mechanic. He knows a lot about motorcycles. He suggested, you know, run your bike for at least 20 minutes and get the fuel additive moved around throughout the fuel system. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking a short little ride, and just to get the fuel moved around. Then I'll stop at the gas station here. You see, if you can see that, I'm at 3/4 of a tank. I'll top it off, and my work partner just asked me the other day, she goes, well, do you drain your motorcycle gas tank when you put the bike away for winter? I said, no, it's just the opposite. The idea is you fill it up to the rim so you don't leave any room for, or much room for air, so condensation can't build up, so your inside your tank does not rust. So, stuff you learn over the years, I guess. Maybe a couple of those notes will help you out if you winterize your bike. Excuse me, obviously you can still see that I am still, you know, I still got a little bit of touch of the sickness going on. I am on a antibiotic. Thank God for antibiotics. They are definitely broke it up a lot. So I'm just going to take a spin up to this concert place we have here in Burgettstown, Pennsylvania. I'm going to spin around. I got to stop at the store, get some money, because you know you got to buy your Mega Million tickets today, being it's Friday. And I'll stop and get the ticket, top the tank off, take the bike home, and then I'm actually going out with an old work buddy of mine that I worked with years ago. We're going to go and grab some dinner and talk a little bit and see what he's been up to lately. It's always good to meet up with old friends, you know. That's very important. It's hard to stay in contact with friends these days. And the reason it's hard is basically because everybody's so darn busy. I mean, that's the biggest thing, right? Everybody's got busy. And yeah, we're just going to turn around right here. And watch for gravel on the road. See what this guy's doing. And head on back. Alright folks, this definitely is not one of my longest vlogs, but I will tell you, lately it's been it hasn't been really getting above 40 degrees in Pennsylvania. A lot of people believe it's from Hurricane Michael when those breezes and everything came through. It just shifted everything so rapidly and made it so cold out. And I really, being sick, I'm not going to ride in 40-degree weather. I told Mrs. HDR the other day, well, I'm winterizing the bike, I'm plugging her in, I'm not riding no more this season. She said, yeah, you're out of your mind. She said, you'll be out there. And I probably will not be riding to work. I'm not dealing with the, 30-degree mornings. But she's right, coming home like this and going out for a little scoot on the bike, I probably will do. Just to stay in contact with all you folks out there, to say hello to you. Just to enjoy the motorcycle a little bit more. I mean, everybody wants to ride far, but sometimes a short scoot is all you can get. So, which is fine, not a big deal. So with that said, I hope everybody's doing well. I don't have a big topic other than maybe if you post in the comments below, how do you winterize your bike? And I know the guys that, oh, I can ride all year long, HDR, you're crazy. One guy asked me to move to Florida. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate that. If you have a job for me, and if you have work there, and if you know of decent price housing, then there's a possibility. I'd rather move around South Carolina. We've looked at that area, I told you numerous times. We never made any decisions. I've sent resumes down, but haven't heard anything back. So, I mean, that happens. So yeah, I know you guys get to ride all year long. Lucky guys. But anyway, maybe it makes our bikes last longer. We don't ride them every day, right? Makes them last longer. So, I don't know. Possibility. Alright, but thanks for watching the videos. In the comments below, if you do winterize, let me know. One thing, do you jack your bike up? A lot of guys I know like to lift their bike off the ground. They say that the tires get flat spots in them. I do park mine, when I finally put it in for the winter, I do park it on a big piece of carpeting to keep it off the concrete. Excuse me. But other than that, that's about all I do with it. Other than the sea foam, and then I put on the trickle charge. Alright, thanks for watching. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. And hopefully, if everything works out, I'll be talking to you again very soon. Harley Day Ride's going to be down and out here in the lovely, frigid Pennsylvania. I'll see you later. Bye-bye for now.